Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Erin. I have not filmed in a very long time. Now, I don't know, I wanted to do some other things with my life. I've been getting back into creative writing. I have been sleeping more, just enjoying my family a little bit more. So that's why I haven't really had a whole lot of new videos, but I think I want to try to start dabbling back into it, doing things a little bit slow. But I've been compiling stuff still to talk to you guys about. So today I want to go ahead and do a video where I have this little bin filled with items that I have used up through my project pan or through all of my minis that I get through Sephora Play and Sephora Perks and things like that. So I want to go ahead and just run through these with you guys and give you a quick little view on what my thoughts are on these products. So perhaps I can save you guys some time and some money when considering these products for yourself. Now, a little bit of a reminder, I do have a more oily skin type, so items that I get are more catered to my skin type. Hello Chihuahua. As always, if you're new, I always have a Chihuahua sitting in my lap because that is the only place she wants to be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these products. I guess we can start with like pretty much the only two full, again, if you're new to this channel too, I have other puppy dogs. They walk in and out. It's just, this is life. But I'm gonna start with the two products that I have that are pretty much full size. And the first one is the Origins Original Skin Moisturizer. And this is the matte moisturizer with willow herb. It is completely gone. I like scraped this thing clean because I think this is like $32, $34. I'll put it on the screen for this little thing right here. I really did enjoy this. Do I think it's the end-all be-all of my moisturizers? No. My Belief Aqua Bomb is really my favorite, and so I've been using this, but I did want to go ahead and use this one up. I don't think I will be repurchasing this one. I do think it is a very good moisturizer for oily skin types, but it's just not something that I'm going to go ahead and repurchase. The next full-size item that I went through is one of the NYX Precision Brow Pencils. Now this is not like the micro tip one. This is the one that has more of a like oval shape to it, and I did use up the entire thing. That is as far as it goes up. This was in the shade Taupe. It was a little bit dark for me whenever I had blonde highlights in my hair, but then whenever I dyed my hair more back to my natural color, the Taupe shade was actually really good. I will be repurchasing this. I have some other eyebrow pencils that I'm trying to work through right now, but whenever I get through some of those, and when Ulta has a sale, I will be repurchasing this probably in blonde and in taupe. I might go a little bit more red with my hair during the fall, so maybe I'll have to get a color for that. But I love the spoolie on this one. I love the formula of this one. I love how thin the tip is. It really does get you some good precision on your brows. Now, I also do have thicker, more natural brows, so if you have like really skinny or you have to fill in your brows a lot, you might want to go with the like skinny like micro brow type of pencil, but for me with my thicker, more natural brows, this worked perfectly and I will be repurchasing. All right, the rest of these are all minis. So these are all items that I got in samples or value boxes or Lord knows what else. Everything that you can get kind of mini size things in, this is where I've gotten these things. So I'll just pick at random. We're not going in any order. This is the Origins Original Skin Makeup Cleansing Jelly Remover. No. I used up this entire thing. I usually use the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm to remove my makeup, and then I tried using this because I know Jessica over at Jam Beauty really enjoyed this formula. I don't. I felt like I needed to use more of this product to get the same result as I do with the Clinique Balm. Now, with that one, I also didn't feel like it took my makeup off as well, and so this one is a pass. I am not going to be repurchasing the makeup removing jelly from Origins. Next, we have this little size of the Verb Ghost Oil. I have already repurchased the larger size of this one, and I really, really do enjoy this product. It's actually not that expensive for the full size one as well. I think it's like $16 or so on Sephora, and I love the way that it feels in my hair. I do have my hair is very volumized naturally. It's like kinky and curly at the same time. So I really have to tame it, and I love using oils for that. Love, love, love this stuff. Highly recommend. We have the Murad Age Reform Invisiblur Let's see, Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum 30. This is a primer. So this is a more silicone feeling primer. I really enjoyed this whenever I did my Sephora unboxing and I tried it. It does blur the pores. It looks beautiful, but you have to be very careful with this because depending on what you use under it or over top of it, it can pill up. And there's been a couple times when I've had to remove my foundation and remove my makeup because a certain foundation or concealer did not jive with this product. Now, I really enjoyed using this product whenever I was having like no makeup days, where I would literally just put this on and then maybe do a little bit of a powder foundation on top. But again, you have to be very careful. If you start rubbing this product with like a powder foundation brush, it will pill up and it'll pull out of your pores. So I think you kind of have to have a right series of products and routine to make this work, but it did make the skin look beautiful. It did blur all my pores and it has that SPF in it, which I thought was amazing. This isn't something that I would repurchase though. I feel like I could find something along these lines that worked along better with more of my products. So the next little container I have in here is from Biossance, and I'll put the spelling down there in case I am completely butchering it. But this was one of their gel moisturizers. And again, I have oily skin, so Sephora is going to be sending me gel moisturizers, but that thing is completely empty. It didn't blow me out of the water, we'll put it that way. And the amount that they gave me was so tiny that I almost felt like I got maybe like 2 uses out of it and not enough for me to really see if it had any benefits for my skin. It did feel good and look good underneath makeup, but I don't know how much this one is. Maybe I'll put it down here, but usually these like glass jar ones that are a little bit more fancy, they're more expensive. So do I think that this is any better than my Believe Aqua Bomb? No, so this is something I'm not gonna go ahead and repurchase. So we ended up getting a little container of the Cover FX powder. I went ahead and I just emptied this into my bigger one over here. So I guess I used this up because I've been trying to do a project pan on this powder and it just is the never-ending powder. Never-ending powder. It's also not my favorite powder, so take it at that, but this little thing right here is leaving my collection. The next one here is the Kors Wild Rose Vitamin C Brightening Oil. Now I do oils at night. God, I can smell this thing. I do oils at night. It really locks in that moisture, and again, oily skin, you gotta moisturize your oily skin. So I hate the smell of rose. Hate it. I don't know if it was because growing up in the 80s, every single bathroom that you went into had that tray of potpourri that just smelled like, I can't stand it. I used the whole thing up because I wasn't gonna waste an oil. I know oils are very good. I know rose oils are very good. It's just the smell. I felt like I was in a 1980s bathroom the entire time I was using this. Now, if you like the scent of rose, great. It's a good oil. It sank into the skin. It moisturizes. I just cannot, oh, my hands smell like it now. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Who else is with me with not being able to stand the smell of rose on things? But either way, next product. The next product is one of these Tarte Quench Balms. This one was in the shade Shell. I think I ended up getting this one in like a value kit, and I did use the entire thing up. That's the plastic thing right there. Now, since this thing is a mini size, it did break on me. It did melt in my pocket. Hopefully the larger ones don't do that, but I really enjoyed the moisture and the tint that this gave my lips. So overall, I really enjoyed this. I'm kind of scared to buy a full size of this because of it breaking, it melting so easily, all of the above. But if you are willing to take that chance and you really want something with a nice little bit of pigment and that really does add that moisture back to your lips and make your lips look nice and plump and shiny, this is a good way to go. We have this little sample of the Benefits Professional. I really did enjoy this. I mean, it's a pore filling primer. It has a little bit of a tint to it. I liked that this has a little bit more of a slip to it compared to like my Cover FX blurring primer. So I did enjoy that about this one. I feel like this one would pill up less. It really did a wonderful job at filling my pores. Do I think I will be repurchasing this? I don't know, because I like my Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For better, and I'm still working through this little tube, but I would rather repurchase this over this one, and they do about the same thing, but I feel like this one does a little bit better job of holding on to my makeup. And believe it or not, I got this next sample at Target, and it is from Neutrogena. It's their Hydro Boost Gel Moisturizer, or water gel. I liked this. I don't think that I like it better than my Belif Aqua Bomb. Even if I was going to be saving money with buying this one over that, I would still go with my Belif moisturizer. But I mean, it was good overall. It sunk into the skin. It wore well with makeup. It dried down really quickly. But it is a good product if you're looking for a drugstore priced moisturizer, and that is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. Along those same lines, this is the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. So similar packaging. So again, it's that hydro water gel type moisturizer formula, which is really good for oily skin types. I did enjoy this, but again, not as much as my Belif Aqua Bomb. Now, if I had to pick between these two, between the Neutrogena and the Clinique, I would go with the Clinique. I feel like it locked in the moisture better. I feel like it just worked better underneath my makeup, and so I did really enjoy this. If you are a Clinique fan, I did enjoy this, and so I would recommend it if you have oily skin and you really want something that will sink in quickly and look good under your makeup. So the name has actually worn off of this one, but this is a Milani like lip oil thing, and this I think was in the coconut, but again, everything is rubbed off of this thing. Everything. But I did work through this. I put this on my desktop, and anytime my lips felt dry, I put this on. It doesn't really last a whole lot of time. It feels good on the lips. It makes your lips look nice and shiny. Would I repurchase this? No. I want something that really sinks in and moisturizes. Again, I keep my Laneige, what is this, the lip sleeping mask, and who has this and still has their spatula? Challenge for you. Who still has their spatula? But I keep this on my desk, and this is what I reach for. But I did enjoy using this up. I liked the smell of it. I liked that it didn't taste bad. Overall, good product if you're looking for a lip oil. Avoid the ones from Ulta. Ulta's lip oils are awful. Go with the Milani one over that one. So I actually cut this one up to get everything out of there. And this is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. And again, this was a little mini that got sent to me. I liked it. I guess it did what it was supposed to do. I don't think it did anything spectacular for my bags or my circles. I believe the full size of this is like $19.50, and so it's not necessarily breaking the bank, because a lot of times eye creams from like the drugstore, you're looking at $16, $17 for those. So kind of see what your problem areas are, but I enjoy the Belif eye cream a whole lot better than this one. But again, if you are a Clinique fan, if you want to try something out, because I know Ulta always has like 5 times the points on Clinique, if you are looking for something, it's a good eye cream. It's just not one that I think is the best. Next we have the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, and again, this was one of the little samples, and it had a pump, which I thought was amazing. I really enjoyed this. I thought that I would not like this because it is illuminating, but this looked so good under my makeup. The only reason I have not repurchased this one is because I've been trying to work through so many primers. I really got caught up in having to try a lot of stuff and buy a lot of stuff because I started doing videos, and that just, I got overwhelmed. I 100% got overwhelmed, and that's kind of why I stopped filming too, was that I got overwhelmed with everything. But when I work through more of my primers, I do want to go ahead and repurchase this one from Urban Decay, and that's the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, because I really did think it was spot on. It held my foundation in place, it didn't break down on me, it made my skin just look beautiful with like that inner glow. I loved it, absolutely loved it. More Clinique, they are on it. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. Again, a gel type moisturizer. Again, it was good. Do I think it is as good as my Aqua Bomb? No. So I will stick with my Aqua Bomb. I do enjoy trying out new moisturizers, but again, this one is not one that I'm running out to the store to repurchase. So this is from Caudalie, and this is their Vino Source Moisturizing Sorbet. The Vino Source line of Caudalie is one of my absolute favorites, and I have a mask from the Vino Source line, and it is my favorite mask. It gets everything out of my pores and makes my skin look smooth. As soon as I'm done with that one, I will be repurchasing a full size of that one, but right now we're talking about the moisturizing sorbet. So first of all, the amount of product that came in here, this big old tube was maybe filled up to here. So I maybe got 2 or 3 uses out of this. Not enough for me to really figure out how I felt about it. This line is really, really good, and I wish I would have had a full tube of this to really try it out, because I'd be willing to spend the money on this. I think that this would have been a moisturizer that I would use like if it was a special occasion or if my skin was extra dehydrated. This line is really, really amazing. So I was kind of upset with the amount of product that I got in this little mini, but again, I have a backup of my Believe Aqua Bomb already, so I'm kind of set on moisturizers right now. But if you are looking to try something from Caudalie, try this out, and then I'll put like something on the screen with the mask that I absolutely 100% recommend. So the last 2 little minis in here are from IT Cosmetics, and one of them is the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream, and the other one is the Secret Sauce. Now, this one I don't think is the right type of moisturizer for oily skin. I felt like my makeup broke down more with this one, and even with makeup that I know is like bulletproof, I felt like this one just didn't work well underneath my makeup. I still had a little bit of a slip to my skin, which I did not appreciate. I don't think it sunk in fast enough. The Bye Bye Under Eyes, I don't feel like it did anything special necessarily for my eyes as far as eye creams go. Again, I like the Belief eye cream better, and so this is not something I would repurchase either. All right, guys, so that's everything in my little basket of minis that I have used up. Please let me know down below if any of these are your favorite products. Let me know too if you share my opinion on some of them. Let's save each other some money, save each other the hassle of trying out products that do not work for our complexions, our skin tones, our skin needs, anything like that. Let's go ahead and share that with each other so that we can be smart consumers together. So if you like the style of video, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, even if it's just to say, hey, I love chatting with you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you know whenever I upload, because I plan to get back on YouTube for you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Because it is just amazing. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, dogs. Do your thing.